Bowl performance with Bad Bunny, man. What were your thoughts on that?
I thought it was pretty dope. I do, and this is just maybe the nigga in me. I do
Yeah.
wish that they had give us some subtitles. Um, but outside of that, like, I mean, I watch a lot of anime, and granted, in that, of course, there are subtitles, but most of the credit songs, the beginning and the end, you don't really get subtitles for those.
Yeah.
And I kind of grew up on a lot of that as well. So, listening to music in a language that I fully understand is not anything foreign to me. And I think that's kind of what this was about. It was a vibe, that was kind of what it was. And the performance was really dope. And that, you don't need to speak a certain language to understand. So, I'm all here for inclusivity, especially in a time right now where the powers that be at our government are trying to divide people, which is really crazy. But yeah, so overall, I was happy with it.
Yeah, man, I thought it was a great performance. Like you said, I like how we kind of diversified everything. I appreciated like even like the song selection like list was good. Transitions, outfit was fire. Like the set decoration was amazing. The colors were nice. And the camera work these past couple years in the Super Bowl is they've been up in their
Crazy.
game. Obviously that one part was pre-recorded when he like falls into the house and comes out, but like that whole transition was fire as hell too. But no, I enjoyed it. That should definitely make me want to be somewhere tropical. I didn't get to listen to his album that got nominated. I mean, I got that won the Grammy. So I definitely want to next time I go to the gym, lock in with that as well too. But like you said, I definitely wish we had a little bit of subtitles, but that also kind of speaks to where we are, as a nation compared to other countries. And one thing I saw with Jamel Hill, sometimes I agree, sometimes I disagree with what she says, but she said one thing that Bad Bunny's performance exposes is that most Americans have such a limited, narrow worldview. We're the ones who aren't bilingual or multilingual. Overall, we are wildly ignorant when it comes to globalism and geopolitics, and it's a big reason we're behind in almost everything, from economics to education to infrastructure, healthcare, etc. Citizens abroad are more educated on our politics and history than we are, aka non-melanin. But nah, I definitely agree with what she was kind of saying as well too. But no, overall a great Super Bowl performance. I didn't really care too much about the well, there's just a lot going on, so I didn't really lock in as far as with the ads and stuff like that, the commercials.
Mhm.
One of them that stood out was I guess the Dunkin' Donut one. And I think what was the other one? I can't think of the other one right now. Um, but I feel like yeah, nothing really like stood out too much for me to actually care. But I think I may set aside some time just to like look at it because I know with like the agency I work at, we had a slot for Kellogg's, so I knew about that because they released that a couple days before. Um, but as far as like a Super Bowl performance, is there anybody that you'd like to see like next year? I feel like next year they're gonna go like white just to get it out the nigga system. And then after that, the following Super Bowl is going to be, someone that kind of looks like us. But is there anybody that you haven't seen yet that you like to see on the big stage?
Not really, bro. I don't really. I feel like for the most part, the Super Bowl halftime show is what makes the Super Bowl watchable for everybody.
Yeah,
Like that's where it's like, okay, the girls who don't really pay attention and kids and stuff like that, like I'm actually really there for the game most of the time. And like the halftime show is really like 12, 13 minutes. So
yeah,
I don't really care. I'll be honest with you.
yeah,
Most of the time, usually it's always like my girl or the girls that I'm around that are more excited about it, even when it's an artist I like.
yeah.
So whoever they do, I'm sure will be cool. But as long as it's not fucking Kid Rock, I'm cool.
Yeah,